I gave myself a February bins challenge. I wound up making it only 8 days. Let's see how it went. Stick around. Welcome back to Sale, Resell, Sold. My name is Heather. Let's just kick off our top 10. Here we go. Number 10, new without tags, Jellycat, Bashville, Blue Bunny, Soother, Lovey, Security Blanket. Apparently I can't spell blue. This sold in 2 days. I had it listed for $29.88. Someone sent a $20 offer, which I took because I want it to go. Yes, take it. It's yours. After the cost of good being $1.25, our profit on that was $12.41. Let's do number 9. Lego Technic McLaren Formula E something or other. I got this at a yard sale. We paid $5 for it. It was open, but all the pieces were there with the exception of the sticker sheet for bag 1. I had it listed for $24.88. Somebody sent a $22 offer, which I accepted, and our profit was $12.60. Number 8, new without tags, Boston Proper Plaid Modern High Waist Wide Leg Trousers, women's size 6 wool blend. I got these at the bins. These sold in less than 2 weeks on offer for $22, and our profit was $13.13 because once again, cost of goods was $1.25. But these were nice pants, and I don't hit the clothing bins when they bring them out. I'm not up for that kind of aggression at all. So I wait till they're done, and then I go piece by piece. I look for new tags. I look for better fabrics, natural fabrics. I look for brand names. I look for clean and a desirable fashion. Sometimes I miss the clean. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be. After it was all said and done, our profit on this was $13.13. The stuff that people leave behind in the bins really is shocking. I found a handful of Eileen Fisher all together in bins that have been on the floor for over an hour. It's nuts. Nuts. Number 7, vintage Y2K Lucky Brand thermal shirt, women's size large, gray, V-neck, long sleeve, waffle weave. I got this at the bins. Took 5 days to sell. I had it listed for $20. 10% offer went out that somebody took, and our profit was $13.15. That took 5 days. Number 6, Lego DC Superhero Wonder Woman and Invisible Motorcycle, 2009. I got this at a place called McKay's, where they have a Lego bin you could dig through. And they've gotten pickier about what's in there. Used to find just amazing stuff in their Lego bins, but they caught on and started going through their Lego and pulling out the stuff, and it's fine. But I don't know cost of goods. This has been in my house for a while. It's also been listed for over a year, but you can tell she's small. She didn't take up much space. She sold for our full asking price of $19.88, and our profit on that is $13.81. Number 5, vintage Lego Adventurers Orient Expedition lot of minifigures, not mint. Lego can get really brittle as it ages, especially certain colors. And they can crack, and their colors can fade. And I didn't have all the pieces. This is out of like this huge Lego lot that I bought. And so I spent hours going through these and trying to piece these minifigures back together. And you can tell that they're vintage by their face and their lack of detail. But it was a cool set. And they were listed for over a year. I had them listed at $49.88, and someone sent a $25 offer. And I was like, sure, out the door, bye. And so our profit on that was $17.95. And everything that we sell out of this is profit. We've already well made what I paid for this giant lot of Lego. Number 4, new with tags, Aritzia Babaton Abarca pants. I'm sure somebody gets paid to name these clothes. Women's trousers, size 8, Savile Brown, high rise. I got these at Plato's Closet. They were $11. Probably wouldn't do that again. That took just over 5 months to sell, and I took a $40 offer, and our profit was $21. But they're very nice pants. Number 3, Lego The Hobbit and Unexpected Gathering and Lord of the Rings. These are just manuals. There's not the sets. My son sold all of his Lego and then gave us all the manuals. And so we've just been listing them. I barely scratched the surface on these. There are hundreds. And we've sold quite a few and made a little bit of money here. They tend to make the top 10 every week. I'm not advocating you pick up Lego manuals without doing the research. And it's usually the older ones that sell and popular series, branded. It's not like Lego City. When I get to that collection of Lego City, I will probably do a lot of them because there are a lot of them. I had this listed for $29.88 and a 10% offer went out, which was $27, which somebody accepted. And the profit on that was $21.60 and they were listed for 15 days. Number 2 was a bundle that went out on Depop. It was 2 items, American Rag Cargo Utilitarian Military Jacket, Army Green Asymmetrical. It did have some stains. I got this at the bins. And then American Eagle Tooled Leather Belt, women's size extra small, also got at the bins. And these both sold for $15.30. Took 4 days for them to sell. And our profit on that was $26.06. We've sold a lot of belts. People are really looking for them. It's something that kind of surprised me. And number 1 this week is vintage Y2K Marithe Francois Girbaud denim mini skirt, women's size 28. Another phenomenal find from Plato's Closet. Honestly, I got the matching jacket a few months ago and already sold it and already made $100 or so on it. And we went back a couple of months later and found the skirt. I took an offer of $120 because why not? We paid $3.60 for this skirt. After it being listed for just over a month, our profit was $84.88. It pays sometimes to know what the brands are from Y2K. This was kind of a big deal. Both of them have sold really fast. I'll be surprised if I find them again. It would be cool, but it's crazy that I found them both to begin with. All right, what's our flip-flop this week? Right. Okay, well, this was a bins pickup. This sold in 3 days. I took an $8 offer just to get it out the door. This was a jacquard, halter, lace-up, floral bustier, corset top size small, black vamp, goth Victorian. There was no shortage of these in the listings, but Plato's didn't want it. So I was like, okay, throw it up there. And it sold in 3 days. We made $3.68. At least it didn't sit around. It was very quick. Is it a flop, really? Just because we made $3? I'll take it. It adds up. I say it. It adds up. Let's see what else sold and what. Look, underpants again. Always with the underpants. What's flipping weird this week? I will tell you. Is this REI Co-op snap front shirt. I got it because it was REI. And I didn't do a thorough once over. Just it was an interesting tag. It wasn't showing up as their typical. But then when I got home, I saw the Barnett Bicycle Institute, which is a place in Colorado. So it's interesting that this showed up at Plato's Closet in Nashville. It had been listed for 30 days. Like I thought it would sit. I was like, ooh, crap. Listed it for 20. And right at the 30-day mark, somebody sent a $12 offer. And I was like, yes, it is yours. Thank you. And we made $4.17. So it's almost the flip-flop and it's flipping weird. You can't sell it if you don't list it. It was a pretty tame week. We had 23 orders. We had a gross sales of $518.50 and net profit of $320.25. Our net average was $13.92 and our net median was $9.58. Most of the money came out of Plato's Closet, thanks to that mini skirt I found. eBay was our big winner at 62%, followed by Poshmark at 26%, and Depop showing up at 10%. I want to talk about this eShopCommand, my little insight page here. Early access launching in March. So if you want to sign up at eShopCommand.com, it's free while it's in early. Beginning to think I don't do the technology, but you can help form the tool. I mean, if you sign up, then we can take your feedback and start getting this shaped out the way that other resellers might need it for. Right now, it's just been pretty much for what I need it for. 8 days at the bins, I spent $547.58. That's about an average of $70 a trip. I sourced hundreds of items. Some of it I got home, it wasn't salvageable. Some of it, I didn't see things. It's also my first really big effort into it. So, I'm sure I will improve on this. but I took a lot of stuff to the resale shops. We have a Once Upon a Child, we have a Plato's Closet, and then we have another kids resale shop called Kid to Kid. My Once Upon a Child only accepts one bin at a time. So I would take the bin there and then take it to the other one. I made $328 selling that stuff while I was looking for stuff to sell on my resale platforms. So that was a huge recoupment right there. A couple of things I got repaired because a friend of mine is a tailor. They were minor repairs. One cost $7, one cost $6. Those will still sell. I also found looked like a really nice jacket. It was made in the USA. It was by a company called Owner Operator. It was a really nice parka. I didn't look it over closely, which I should have, but I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. They are a very small company in New England. They have a lifetime guarantee on their products. I reached out and I said, hey, I have one of your parkas. It's missing the bottom of 2 snaps. He goes, here's my address, just send it to me. That was $10 to ship it to him, which is fine because the comps on this jacket are $100+. That seemed worth it to me to ship it to the company to get it repaired so I can list it. We have sold 11 items on our resale platforms. Roughly 266 haven't sold. My room is overflowing. We currently have 66 items listed. So out of these 8 days, we are already just $14 away from breaking even. Basically, the next thing that sells could break us even, then everything else after that's profit. Our estimated profit on selling all of this stuff, we save the best stuff to list. It's an estimated 10 times what we spent on them. And then getting stuff to sell to the resale shops, double our money, which is fine. It's really, really quick, and it's cash in hand. I see why people source from the bins. I am now a believer. I think I did pretty good. It really was a lot of fun. I saw people pulling some great stuff, some fun stuff, some cool stuff. And the way people buy shoes and the way people get rid of shoes. Yeah, it's a fascinating study on waste, really. I mean, what do I say? Thank you. Thank you for being wasteful. Thank you for wearing your shoes twice and deciding to donate them to Goodwill and giving us a chance to buy them before they're thrown in a landfill. All right, there it is. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you next time. Probably from Florida.